All right, Yahoo Finance is back at Dreamforce talking AI, the future of AI, well, the future of tech. And I have to bring in right now, really the man of this show, Marc Benioff, co-founder, chairman, and CEO of Salesforce. Thanks for having us again. We appreciate it.
Brian, it's great to have you back at Dreamforce.
Yeah, Marc, 1 year ago, we were talking about workplace management, Slack, Tableau. Today, there's just been an AI explosion. I went to the campground. It's the exhibition hall here. This AI explosion, or as you would say, the revolution is here. Talk us about what that means for businesses and society.
Well, Brian, I think you can see it at the show. This is the most exciting business opportunity of our lifetime, maybe any lifetime. I mean, it's unbelievable what is happening. Every business will get recreated with artificial intelligence. People are here trying to understand how to do that. How do they do it for themselves? How do they do it for their businesses? And I think this is something that is widely unexpected, that a year ago, you're right, we're kind of right in the heart of cloud computing, mobile, social, the enterprise. Now everything is getting augmented with artificial intelligence.
How will this impact the common business and even the big business?
Well, you can look how it's already impacting my business. My engineering organization, which is a huge part of my cost base, is already 30% more productive through AI tools. And that is completely unexpected, and that's happened only in the last year. You're only going to see that to continue to accelerate. Software engineering, which is a great example, is probably one of the areas that we're most surprised is able to achieve new levels of efficiency with these AI tools. And there's going to be so many more industries as well.
Is there a major tech buying cycle about to happen?
Well, I think that is why we have so many buyers here today. You look at them looking at our CRM products that now are about CRM, but also data, which is critical for AI and AI itself, but also trust. We have to deliver this in the enterprise. You know how these LLMs work. They're hungry for your data, your personal data, your company data. Our customers are not so quick to turn over all of their corporate assets to these LLMs. We have delivered a trust layer that helps them to be protected from the LLM environment while still enjoying all the benefits of artificial intelligence. I think the other huge opportunity is for us, we're delivering the new generation of all of our applications. For example, in sales, you've never been more productive because of the AI. At the same time, you're going to be able to do just a lot more. Everyone is becoming an Einstein, if you will.
Do you think these systems, as they become more powerful, get more inputs, that they put our values as a society at risk?
Well, there's no question that you're going to have all kinds of challenges from AI in society. And it's going to come from all different sectors. It could be the workforce, it could be misinformation, it could be many different things. And we're going to have to really be able to look at things in a whole new way as we evaluate how is AI going to impact society. We saw this today, where I live in Hawaii, you just had these horrible fires, and just read about how there's AI systems that are creating huge amounts of misinformation around the fires. I mean, that's unconscionable to me. What kind of organization has a value system that would do any such thing? But they're out there, so we're going to have two kinds of organizations, those that we can trust and those that we cannot trust.
What's government roles to protect people from that type of situation like we're seeing in Hawaii?
Well, I think the government's going to have to really step it up and really offer another level of regulation. And I think they obviously failed. They get an F for social media and how they've handled them. We've seen that play out. And I hope that in AI, they really step up and do the right thing.
Talk to us about, you also mentioned in the keynote, you had a box. The box showed a robot and a person, and I think you called it artificial general intelligence. When is that coming, and what in the world is that?
Well, you really see AI really in 4 different waves, and the first wave is what we've been experiencing over the last 10 years, which is predictive. Now, that predictive wave, well, all these customers, they've had their hands on that for a decade, and that's what's delivering those trillion Einstein transactions every week. Now we're in the new world, generative AI, everybody understands. That's all about these new large language models, the ability to put things together, to have this kind of free-form artificial intelligence in a chatbot type world. The third wave that's coming is more autonomy, more agents. That is where you have the software working on your behalf, doing things without you actually giving it instruction. And the final one is when it's kind of thinking for you. And, we've all seen the movies, HAL or Her or war games or Minority Report, and, all of these things, but we're going to hopefully get there with the right level of values.
So some of these dystopian views, like, are they going to happen in our time? I mean, are things moving that fast in AI?
I think things are happening much faster than any of us realize. AI was going very fast because of the open source model for a long time. Then I think we kind of had a bit of a pause, and now we're going very fast again. And again, a lot of it is because AI researchers build it, write it, put it in open source. It lets other AI researchers get at that very quickly and move forward at a much faster rate than other technologies. It's not like a lot of the other proprietary technologies that we've had emerge in the last 20 or 30 years. Like, for example, mobile phone operating systems aren't really open source systems.
In observing the installations down what you call in the campground here at the event, a lot of people like they were learning AI for the first time. Does this revolution require a major retraining of American workers?
Yes, it requires a retraining and reskilling, not just of most workers, but even of the most technical, including the ones that are here, which we call Trailblazers. A lot of people have seen our technology at trailhead.com, where we have skilled 20 million people to be Trailblazers. And they have a lot of AI capability, don't get me wrong. But there is another level, and there's technology within generative AI, like things called prompts and grounding and embeddings, that they don't have that kind of technical expertise. That's why they're here, to learn that, to build a community around that, and to get ready to bring that back rapidly in their enterprise and start deploying that. And that's what we're helping them to do at Salesforce.
What's the deal outlook? I know you started this AI venture fund. You're putting money to work there. What's your plans with that, and what's the M&A outlook for a company like yours?
This is a very important job for any tech leader at Salesforce. Our venture arm is critical to our future success. We just had 2 of our venture investments speaking on a panel, Hugging Face and Cohere. These are companies that specialize in the LLM world, AI companies. Salesforce has put $5 billion to work in venture capital, and we've delivered about a 28% IRR. We're very proud of our team. It may be the most successful venture capital arm in all of society, but it really has given us a radar to everything that's going on in the industry, and then our ability to see those new leaders, to see those new companies, to be in touch with them before anybody else, and then to take action. And I think you see a pretty aggressive pivot between Salesforce and Dreamforce a year ago and Salesforce and Dreamforce today. It's because we were able to learn about what was happening in the industry and apply it rapidly. Sam Altman, the founder of OpenAI, just spoke with me on stage here at the Maria Buena Center. I think a lot of people didn't really understand a year ago how important OpenAI was going to be. We knew it was. We were tracking it very closely, and now that we have that type of technology, we can embed it in our products and deliver a new version of Salesforce in sales and service, in marketing and commerce. We've delivered our new Einstein 1 platform that lets these customers have access to all of that technology immediately. And probably our new data cloud, which is going to give our customers the ability to keep all their data in one place, yet unified with our applications. That alone, I think, is going to prepare them more for the future of artificial intelligence than anything else.
1 year from today, are we still having this conversation in San Francisco?
Well, I think there's never been a more gorgeous day in San Francisco, Bryant.
Okay, fair enough. Marc Benioff, co-founder, chairman, CEO of Salesforce. Thank you for always inviting out.
Great. Thank you for coming and making the huge effort.